let's talk for real, right? So like,
Do you
we
think
speak
the Earth is flat?
um that's what I'm about to get to, because I think there's a lot of deception as far as our knowledge from the time we came out the womb to go into an elementary school to high school to college. Like, we have to understand, like, most of this information that we have of creation is coming from NASA. NASA is being funded. I'm gonna tell you how much they're being funded every year, and this is super duper important
Not
to
even
know.
close to enough.
I'm gonna tell you. So, but before I get into this, like, just 2 points. Like, where do you stand? Like, you don't believe the Earth is flat, and you can correct me if I'm wrong. Do you like support NASA and like their research and the knowledge that they have, the pseudo knowledge? That's what I believe it is, that they've been given to the world. What do you where you stand on NASA as
Well,
far
you
as
asked me
creation?
two questions. We know that the Earth can't possibly be flat, and NASA's budget is maybe a fifth what it should be. It should be way higher.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you their budget. So this is NASA's budget. Okay.
About 0.5% of our what do you call that, discretionary spending.
I'm gonna give you a number so the people can know, not just
Yeah,
me.
I know. Big number scary. That's a flat Earth tactic. It's half of a percent of our discretionary budget.
They might think it's scary, but you're talking to me, right? So like,
That's great. It's 0.5%.
yeah, let the people know. This
That it's 0.5%. Yeah. What's the military budget? Isn't it like 60% of our discretionary funding?
So the total NASA budget, right, for this year, for 2025, was $24 billion.
And the military budget is $1 trillion. Therefore, bullets don't exist.
Yeah. So listen. So
B-2 bombers? More like nah. Look, if we can't trust people that are taking 24 billion of our dollars, we definitely can't trust people that are taking $1 trillion of our dollars.
I agree with that.
Okay.
That's something I agree with. So like, why? Because you're taking, they're getting funding for war and all these different things. So I definitely agree with that.
Yeah.
But
Therefore, every single airplane the military claims that they've built doesn't exist. They claim we have like 11, 12, 13 aircraft carriers. I've never seen one before. The aircraft carriers don't exist.
I mean, just because you haven't seen it doesn't mean it doesn't exist. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of things that the world has never seen that exists. So just that's your opinion. Of something not existing. So what I
Oh
want to
man,
say,
you lost the flat Earth plot big
I
time
didn't
when you
lose
said
anything
that.
because you've been interrupting me since I started talking. You have to learn how to debate. A debate is listening to a person's point, then responding.
Nuh-uh.
You're just okay. That's your opinion, but that's when you at
Nuh-uh.
a real debate in a college. You listen to the point, and then you respond.
That never happens.
But yeah, it does. That's
No, it doesn't.
Okay, whatever.
Nuh-uh.
But listen,
See, I'm disagreeing with you. We're debating right now, and I'm winning.
okay, I'm gonna tell you something, right?
No, you're not.
This is what I'm gonna tell you.
No, you're not.
Let me ask you
See, I win again. You said you were going to tell me, but you're not. I win. Chat, look, he's not even telling me. Dude, you fucking suck at debating. I gotta tell you. You're like the worst debater I've ever debated. Says he's going to tell me. I say nah, and now look, he's not telling me. So, I am the master debater. There can only be one.
Hey, why are you muting me?
I didn't mute you.
Yes, you did.
Nuh-uh.
Yes, you did.
Nuh-uh.
You literally
Nuh-uh.
just muted me. Just like the other guy said you were muting
Nuh-uh.
him. So you're not trying
Nuh-uh.
to debate.
I am debating you. You said that I muted you, and I'm saying nuh-uh. We're debating right now. The debate is, did I mute you?
Viewers don't know that you're muting me.
Nuh-uh.
You literally muted me twice.
Nuh-uh.
So I'll talk to the chat, right? So first of all, the word earth means ground. Did you know that? Did you know the word earth meant ground, Peterson?
You said you're talking to the chat. I'm going to talk to the chat. Chat, did you know that earth means ground?
Oh, that was the first time you sat quiet.
Peterson, I'm asking you a question right now. Jesus
that was the first
fucking
time you were
Christ,
quiet
dude.
when I said I was going to talk to the chat. You know how to run your mouth when I'm talking to somebody else.
You said you were going to talk to the chat, so why would I say anything?
Yeah, because you've been interrupting me when I was talking to you. So I was trying to test something out. So listen to what I'm trying to tell you. Do you know that the word earth means ground? Yes or no? You
Yeah,
take it too
it
long.
has some etymological root to soil or dirt or ground.
No. English comes from other languages, first of all.
No
So
shit.
Latin. Okay, yeah. So you should know that English is a new language. All languages come from older languages. I'm gonna talk to you like a child. First of all, earth means ground. Okay, it doesn't mean planet. The word planet there's no ancient word for planet. Planet is a Greek word that means wandering star.
Yeah, I
So
know that. Well, it means wanderer.
That's strike one with NASA, because they're telling the world that the Earth is the planet when it's not. It's the ground. So why are we even listening to a company
Buddy,
that doesn't?
Earth is just the name we call this planet. How do you not understand that? You have to unmute yourself.
Can you stop muting me, bro?
No. Earth is the name we gave to a planet.
You're a liar, because I just asked you 5 minutes ago if you were muting me. You said no. So you're a big
Samba,
fat liar. You're a big
in the
fat
past,
liar.
I didn't mute you. Just now, I did mute you.
No, we can't trust you now because you just muted me, and now you're saying unmute me. So stop muting me.
Do you know that Mars is the
Nobody should be listening
Roman
to
god
you
of
when you
war?
can't answer if someone's being muted or not, because that's not an honest debate.
Samba, did you know that Mars is the Roman god of war? Unmute yourself and answer. Did you know that Mars is the Roman god of war? Chat, it doesn't know how to unmute itself.
First of all, yes, we all know that the Romans worshipped.
So Mars isn't a planet, it's the Roman god of war. See, they're trying to tell us it's a planet, but it has a name, and its name was borrowed from something. That means that it's not That's what you're doing when you say Earth means ground, therefore the word Earth translates to ground. Therefore, if we call a planet Earth, no, it's not a planet, because they're saying it's not a planet because the word translates to ground. Like single digit IQ business right here.
No, actually, you know what's funny, right? Because when I asked you
that you have a single digit IQ, it's no. Do you have any
when
kids?
Because
that would determine whether or not it's funny.
I asked you what the word Earth meant. You didn't even know. But then I said,
do that. You said, "Did you know that it means this?"
The first question I asked you was, "Did you know that the word Earth meant ground?" You had
so in other words, you didn't ask me what it means. You asked me if I knew that it means, and then you gave the definition.
Didn't know because
so you're a liar. Why did you tell a lie?
First of all,
nope. Why did you tell a lie? I don't like liars.
Question. Stop muting me.
Why did you tell a lie? You said that I didn't know the definition, but you didn't ask me the definition. You said, "Did you know the definition is blank?" So why did you lie?
I asked you.
Why did you lie?
I didn't lie. I'm disagreeing.
Yes, you did. You said, "Oh, I asked you the definition and you didn't know." That never happened, did it?
I did not lie. You've been lying this whole chat. What are we talking about? This whole for 3 hours you've been lying. What
3 hours? I've been talking to you for 10 minutes.
Yeah, but I've been watching you talk to these people, and you've been lying.
My stream has been going for 1 hour, 11 minutes, and 9 seconds. So that's irrelevant. 2 lies. You're on strike 2. You're really on strike 3, but we'll call it strike 2.
Is this? You didn't know. I asked you, did you know that the word Earth meant ground or whatever? That's what the word Earth means in Hebrew. All right. You didn't give me an answer.
Ask me the definition. You asked me if I knew the definition was this specific thing.
And
that's where you lied.
You had a lot of no.
That's no, not no. Yes, you lied because earlier you said I asked you the definition and you didn't know when that's not what you asked me. It's okay. I forgive you.
I asked you, did you know that this is what this word meant, and you went silent because you didn't know. Just be honest. It's okay.
You were talking to the chat. You said, "I'm going to talk to the chat." Chat, did you know that Earth means ground?
Okay,
that's what happened.
Right? Since we
this
all
is like your 5th lie.
Hold on. Since you're still claiming that you're perfect, right? Let me ask you now. Did you know that the Earth?
When did I claim I was perfect? Give the time and date. When did I claim I was perfect?
This is what I'm saying. Just like
when did I claim that I was perfect?
I'm saying that's what you're saying to me.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
And the
So
reason
that's your
why,
fifth lie or fourth lie? We'll go with
what
fourth.
I'm
I'll be
asking
nice.
you is, you're not answering my question. Is the point? You're not answering the question. The question is this: did you know, yes or no, that the word earth meant ground? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Yes or no?
Yeah.
Did you know that the word planet, you already answered that about the word planet, all right? So what I'm trying to tell you is that NASA, this is my point for you just started going into all this irrelevant stuff.
I know your point. It's
my
the
point is
equivalent
this.
of saying that Mars isn't a planet
No,
either
you're wrong. That's
because
not my
Mars
point.
is the Roman god of war. No, that
No,
they
that's
borrowed
not my
that
point.
name
That's not
to
my point.
give
That's
it
not
a
my
name.
point. That's
It's
not my point.
100% your point.
No,
Earth
how
isn't
you
a
gonna tell me
planet
what my point
because
is?
the
I
word
just told you that's not my point.
because you already told us what it was.
No, I
Earth
did not.
is not a
You cut me
planet because the
off.
word Earth means blank. Mars is not a planet because
Listen,
Mars is the Roman
that's not
god of
my
war.
point.
It
That's
is
not
your
my
point.
point.
That is
My
100%
point is this.
identical to the point you made.
NASA. Since you're not letting me say my point. My point of asking that was, if the Earth is the ground, right? And the planet that they tell you is a planet is this circular thing, right? This ball that you have behind you. How does that even make sense? Because I never was on a ground where it was a ball or a curvature or whatever. The
Remember
Earth is
earlier
flat.
when you said just because you haven't seen it doesn't mean it's not real?
Yes.
What's the argument you're making right now?
I'm trying to tell you.
That you
The
haven't
the
seen it
ground is
yourself?
flat. What I'm trying to tell you, the ground is flat. Yes or no? The ground is flat. Yes or no?
No.
The ground is not flat.
No.
So when you're on an airplane, the ground is not flat.
No. Name one place where the ground is flat.
First of all, let me.
And by
let me
flat,
get a
I mean it can't have any variations, even by 1/10 billionth of a centimeter. That's my definition of flat.
We got to take this back to elementary school with you.
Oh,
Okay,
do
hold on.
mountains exist?
Let's see.
Do mountains exist? Do mountains exist?
This is what the Earth. The
Do
word
mountains
flat
exist?
Means. This is what the Earth flat means.
Do
This is what the
mountains
word flat means.
exist?
It means smooth and even.
Oh, do
Without-
mountains exist? And just to be clear, when you don't answer this question, I will ask the exact same question again. Do mountains exist? Chat, it still doesn't know how to unmute itself.
Stretched out. Why you not letting me give my definition
Do
of
mountains
flat?
exist?
Of course.
Oh, well then the ground is not flat.
First of all,
Second
I'm
of
gonna
all,
give my definition. I'm gonna give my definition of what flat is. This is what the word flat, because we speak English, remember? So if you don't understand where English came from, then you're not gonna know, because NASA can manipulate you. So listen, flat. This is what it means: stretched out on a surface.
I've never seen a stretched out mountain. Have you?
Stretched out on a surface. We're talking about the ground, okay? A mountain that's like saying like I don't
Mountains
know.
are part of the ground, yeah.
Obviously
That's
it's on the
elementary.
ground. But what I'm trying to tell you, I'm talking about the whole world.
So
the
mountains are
cosmos.
obviously part of the ground. So the ground obviously isn't flat.
The ground is flat.
Are mountains flat?
The ground is flat.
Are mountains flat?
The ground is flat.
Are mountains flat?
I just answered that already.
No, you said something about the ground. Are mountains flat?
You asked me about the mountain doesn't exist. I said, yes,
Are
it
mountains
does
flat?
exist. Obviously, no, it's not flat.
Are
I'm
mountains
talking about
part of the ground? See, it
You know
knows
what?
the
That's
answer is
like
yes,
saying-
but it can't say that. Are mountains part of the ground?
My thing is, that's like saying, is a tree flat? Are trees a part of the ground?
Yep.
Trees are a part of the ground.
Sure,
So
why not?
without a seed, can you grow a tree?
No. Fine.
Exactly.
Let's
So
remove all vegetation and life from the planet.
No.
Mountains are
let's
still
go back
there,
to
though.
what you-
Are mountains part of the ground?
What I'm trying to say.
Are hills part
a
of the
mountain-
ground?
a
Are
mountain
valleys part of the
technically-
ground?
Hold on. A mountain technically is a part of some type of rock, stone, right? What I'm talking about is the dirt. Okay? So hold on.
Do you know
let me
how
give you a
many feet
definition.
above sea level you are where you live?
Hold on real quick. I'm gonna give you the definition real quick.
The definition of how many feet above sea level it is where you live? You're going to give me the definition of that?
This is what the word mountain means, right?
Oh, okay. God, I don't care. Do you know how many feet above sea level it is where you live? You're on mute, buddy.
Why this thing? Maybe I'm not on TikTok enough. Natural elevation, rising more.
Oh, man, I literally don't care about mountains. Do you know about how many feet above sea level you are where you live?
Now you don't care about mountains. What are you talking about?
Do you know about how many feet above sea level it is where you live?
No. How what's the sea level?
Well, I don't know where you live, and you don't need to tell the internet where you live. So
tell me about you. I'm not going to tell the internet where I live. You asked
I know,
me.
I wouldn't expect you to, which is why I'm not asking you where you live. I'm asking you if you know about how many.
That question is irrelevant then.
It's not irrelevant.
Okay, then give the answer.
Okay, are you willing to say what state you live in?
No.
Do you live in the United States?
Of course.
Okay, so where I live, it's 300 feet above sea level. My mom lives in Colorado, where it's about a mile above sea level. So from where I live to where she lives, there's a difference in elevation, right?
Say that one more time. I wasn't listening.
Where I live and where my mom lives, there's a difference in elevation, isn't there?
Of course. Yeah.
Is that level?
Is it leveled?
Yeah.
It's a different level, yeah.
So in other words, it's not level. Okay. What do you want to talk about?
It goes back. Listen, it goes back.
Yeah, it goes up and down. It's not level. Yeah.
Listen. It goes back until trying to prove that these pictures that we use to prove that the Earth is whatever it is based off of someone else giving us that knowledge, which is NASA. First of all, the word knowledge.
There are other space agencies around the world. They have satellites.
NASA
Japanese
is the main one.
The Japanese have a satellite that takes pictures of Earth all the time.
Did you see the Indian space station when they went to the moon and it looked like a Galaga freaking spaceship? Did you see that? I don't know if you saw that.
I saw
because
parts
they said
of
they
it.
went. They said they went to the moon. We know damn well they didn't go to the moon with that freaking Galaga-looking spaceship. Did you see the picture? Did you see with the Russian president? What's his name? I'm losing my memory right now. What's his name?
Patricia.
Come on. What's his name?
Patricia.
Putin, right? So Putin.
What I said.
Putin was literally in a museum, and they used Google Lens to prove that those images were fake. Did you see that?
Oh, no, I didn't see President Poontang's press conference about the Indian Space Agency or whatever.
No. He was in. This is a separate event. So you had the Indians.
Buddy,
right?
I don't care.
What I'm trying to tell you, your knowledge is coming from NASA. That's where your knowledge is coming from, and they're lying to you, buddy. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Your whole existence, your whole knowledge, your whole knowledge.
Name one lie.
Just creation. Name one lie.
Yep.
The evidence, the picture behind you, that's a lie.
This picture was never.
The world thinks that's what the Earth looks like. If you ask anybody to pull up a picture of the
everybody
Earth,
with an IQ above -10 understands that. Yeah, I can prove the Earth isn't flat without even trying.
Do me a favor. Pull up pictures of satellites right now. Pull up a picture of satellites.
I don't take orders from you. I can prove the Earth isn't flat, and it will take almost no effort. Are you ready?
Since NASA is giving us the information about creation, pull up their evidence with pictures. Pull it up. And let the chat see that this is fake. It's all lies. The whole agenda is to get people to believe in aliens so they can stage a fake alien invasion. This is what the movies, Hollywood, all of these different agencies have created all these different movies, all these curriculums and all this stuff to describe creation and with their narrative to disprove the existence of God. That's literally what they have been created for. That's why they are given $24 billion a year to prove that the non-existence of God. That's the whole agenda. But when you're ignorant when you're ignorant, like I'm not gonna say you're ignorant because I'm not gonna be rude. But
Well, it would just be
you're
factually incorrect. Also,
no. I'll be giving my opinion. I believe that you're ignorant. I'm not, and that's not an insult. It's just based on the knowledge that we've been given as children until we're adults, and then we start to take in this knowledge as fact, and it's not true.